What's up, guys? Today's video is on the top 5 best smartwatches for kids in 2022. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So, whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. If you want to save money and still get a product of solid quality, we say check out the VTech KidiZoom Smartwatch DX3, the best budget smartwatch for kids available on the market in 2022. This is a multifunctional watch. Of course, it displays time and works as an alarm or a stopwatch, but it also offers extra functions like a camera, a voice recorder, and even some games. When you first open the box, the first thing that comes to your mind is, I wish I had something like that as a kid. The package includes a micro USB cable that can be used for data exchange and battery charging and detailed instructions. On the front, we have a 1.41-inch color display and a touchscreen. At the top of the dial are the camera and its sensor. On the left is the menu button, and on the right we find the shutter button. The micro USB port is also on the right side. So there aren't many buttons, and most of the input will be via the touchscreen. Also, it should be noted that the watch can capture photos with a resolution of 640 by 480 pixels in JPEG format, as well as videos with a resolution of 320 by 240 pixels or 160 by 120 pixels, lasting up to 30 seconds in AVI format. You can use the shutter button to instantly activate the camera and take pictures. From the menu, you can access various activities like the alarm. There are also various games, a gallery, a voice recorder, a stopwatch, and more. Volume, brightness, date, time, but also much more advanced settings, such as aspect ratio or video recording resolution. Everything can be configured on the KidiZoom smartwatch. For the listed price, we are thoroughly impressed. If you want a product with the greatest value for your invested money, we say check out the Fitbit Ace 3, which deservedly won the title of the best value smartwatch for kids on the market in 2022. This model is quite efficient and easy to use. We're looking at the third edition of the Fitbit Ace series. It adds a series of improvements over the Ace 2, including a design change, increased screen brightness, and longer battery life, as well as new features. The design is a bit more rounded than the Ace 2, but that's not all that's new. The screen is better than before. While it's still a monochrome OLED screen, it's noticeably brighter than the Ace 2 display, making it easier to read outdoors. It's even nearly readable on sunny days. The other big change is that the battery life has increased from 5 days up to 8 days between charges. Finally, you can now set sleep reminders to go along with the sleep tracking that the Ace 2 already had. Along with these updates, the Fitbit Ace 3 treads familiar ground and does everything you'd expect from a Fitbit tracker. The 3-axis accelerometer allows the device to track steps and detect periods of activity, reporting the latter as active minutes. It can also track sleep duration, but the killer feature is the ability to set goals for each metric as an incentive to be more active. By default, the goal is 10,000 steps a day, 250 active minutes, and 9 hours of sleep. The watch also sets children's activities. Just like the Ace 2, the Ace 3 is water resistant up to 50 meters, so you don't have to worry about your child forgetting to take it off before showering. Because the Fitbit Ace 3 is aimed at young children, you'll need to set it up through your parents' Fitbit account. There's not much the Fitbit Ace 3 doesn't get wrong, and while rival Garmin beats it on display and battery life, Fitbit hits back with a smoother app, sleep reminders, touchscreen, and smartphone message and call notifications. For the listed price, you can't beat this one. And now, we present you with the Garmin VivoFit Junior 3, also known as the best fitness smartwatch for kids available on the market in 2022. This model is more than just an activity detector. It's an interactive experience where every child can unlock new adventures. The device is waterproof, and therefore, there's no danger if your kid takes it to the pool. The package includes a user manual and a watch without a charging cable. However, the product is delivered with a battery that delivers a 1 year of operation. The first step is to connect the watch to the phone using the Garmin Junior. Just sign in with your Garmin account and you create a new child profile and sync the watch. The device is super easy to use, and one button will handle everything. The button allows you to enter the main menu and set the date, the number of steps, activity time, tasks, rewards, and more. Apart from customizing the screen, you can also change the strap. You have access to the entire collection on the Garmin site, and you can find others on Amazon, for example. This watch counts steps like sports watches for adults. What we like about this feature is that if you also have a Garmin watch, you have access to a walking challenge ranking that gives you a ranking of who took the most steps in the family during the day. Another thing we like about this watch is the alarms. In addition to the alarm clock, which is a classic alarm, you can also set up tasks. You have the option to choose a time, repeat the day, put a logo, enter a name or choose a task that is already present, and much more. Also, the watch offers a detailed sleep analysis, which is slightly more simplified than on the Garmin for adults. It's without REM sleep, but it is still quite interesting. The child has access to the timers already programmed in the watch with the logo. For example, brushing teeth, 2 minutes, television, 30 minutes, reading, 50 minutes, and more. When your child starts the stopwatch, you get a notification on the watch. Good stuff. A thumbs up from here. For all you Apple fans, we recommend the Apple Watch SE as the company's best smartwatch for kids on the market in 2022. This model resembles its cousin and shares most of its features. The digital crown, that rotating dial on the side, is still there, along with the 2 speaker slots on the left and the microphone on the right. The wheel is used to display different applications saved on the watch for easy navigation in menus and to activate Siri with a long press. The button will allow you to turn off the watch, access your health card with all the information that concerns you, and even activate the emergency call function, which is direct access to the number you've identified in case of a problem. This model is still water resistant up to 50 meters, and you can use it for swimming activities. Everything is still of excellent quality, and no compromise has been made on the finish. Here we have a quality Apple product that looks just like its predecessors, and you can pair it with all the other Apple Watch bands, apparently in the same compatible sizes. Note that like the 6 series, the SE series has lost its power adapter along the way. You will only get the charging cable in the box. The device sports a Retina OLED display that takes up to 30% more surface area than the old Watch Series 3 that's still on sale. It also adjusts the screen refresh rate based on your usage and activity. If you're running, you'll need the screen more often than at rest or at night for sleep tracking. The well-being of you and your children is at the heart of this model in every possible way, whether for sports activities, health, and more. You can also play games or manage your meditation apps. This is a quality product, and all we can do is recommend it. Finally, we have reached the long-awaited gold medal and the title of the best overall smartwatch for kids available on the market in 2022. The winner for today is the Xplora X5 Play, a very complete smartwatch with high-level functions. When we talk about devices for children, as a rule, we mean low to mid-range devices made of more or less quality materials. And almost every time, a technological gadget intended for children is always closer to a toy than anything else. But this is not the case with the X5 Play. Even though it's aimed at children, and in addition to being the first smartwatch for kids, the X5 Play is an advanced device, boasting many more functions. It operates as a tool for parents to know the location of their children at all times. The design is intended for children, which is certainly important if we want to attract the little ones so they actually wear it. Looking only at the physical aspect, we find a square sphere with a screen size of 1.4 inches and a resolution of 240 by 240 pixels. It feels well protected around the edges with a reinforced plastic frame. You'll be able to see the screen and all its elements very clearly, even in full sunlight. One of the elements that sets it apart from the rest of the competition is that on the very front of the Xplora X5 Play, it includes a 2-megapixel camera. To run the software through the Android OS, it relies on a Qualcomm processor. Its operation is top-notch at all times, and it performs really well with any functionality. This model has a storage capacity of 4 gigabytes. You can add a SIM card to the device, so the watch can work autonomously without the need for a smartphone to make or receive calls. It has 3G and 4G coverage, and thanks to the features it offers, it becomes the ideal tool to give parents the extra security they want. We think that the importance of having a GPS geolocator that'll allow you to know the exact location of minors at all times is invaluable. Overall, this product delivers premium performance at the best possible price-quality ratio. You wanted the best? You got it. So that's it for the best smartwatches for kids in 2022. Like, comment, and subscribe to receive the notifications about our latest videos.